this is beer number 2 from my German beer box. Müller Premium Alt Bayerisch Dunkel. Cannot wait. Let's get into it. And then, okay, let's just crack this beer open and then we'll talk about it as... I don't want to ruin the cap because I like to keep the beer caps. Really nice cool beer cap on the top of that. Probably can't see it, but there you go. Yeah, so this is the second beer out of my box. Dunkel beers. It's filled really high to the top of the bottle, in fact, which is really cool. 500ml bottle, 5.2%, which is really nice, easy drinking session beer. It's a dark lager. Dunkels are dark lagers, but it's Alt Bayerisch, which means Old Bavarian Dunkel. So this is just a really traditional Dunkel style. Okay, got my tall glass out again. We're just going to go ahead, pour that in with an absolute massive head on it. Gonna have to let that settle down a little bit. It was a bit more lively than I thought it was going to be on the pour, but that's okay. So yeah, I can smell it already. Well, this is going to be a meaty beer. Okay, so all of the writing on the back of this bottle is all in German. So not much to speak about there, but it's in the Bayerisch. It has the Bayerisches Bier stamp logo on the back of it. So I guess that means it's in some sort of traditional craft beer guild sort of stamp. To seal of approval, seal of quality, something like that. Anyway, bottle looks cool. The beer looks cool, even though I've got a huge head on the glass. Let's just try and get a bit more in there. And then we'll just have a mouthful of foam and get rid of it. Not fussed at all. Okay, so I'm expecting a really malty, roasty, toasty, caramelized beer that's got a bit of backbone to it, a bit of meat to it. A lot of German beers are they're full on. I'm not really sure what this is made with, if it's got any wheat in it, but I expect so because a lot of German beers have wheat in it. But anyway, it's probably a decent percentage of barley in there. Let's have a little look. Clarity of the beer is crystal clear. Huge amounts of carbonation. The bubbles are flying up there, in fact, so that's probably why it was so lively when I poured it. Rocky head, meaning it's sort of like bumpy, lumpy all over the top, with like a Swiss sort of cheese sort of lump of holes all the way around it. So ununiform bubbles, in fact. Like, yeah, there's a mixture of fine, compact, dense bubbles, and then there's a whole load of big airy bubbles that are probably just going to dissipate. Anyway. Aroma on it is just a typical dark lager. I love dark lager beers. They've got this really inviting, warming aroma profile to them that's just malty, a bit of sweetness, but loads of maillard, caramel, burnt sugar sort of notes to them. Really nice. Anyway, cheers. Thanks for dropping by. That is fantastic. I knew I was going to love this beer before I even tried it. Gone on a bit of a tour of all the German beers, all the traditional beers that I can find. So this unboxing of this German box with all these different beers in it, it just has me like a kid in a sweet shop, to be honest with you. I'm really enjoying revisiting styles that I might have tried before, but not really taken the time to think about, you know, what this beer is all about. All of these breweries in Germany, they're all old breweries. I wouldn't be surprised to find this is probably, in fact, it does say Reinheitsgebot von 1516. I wonder if that's when the brewery was first established. It is 1516. All of these breweries are so old. They're all cluster breweries, all like monastic, or all following the German purity law of no adjuncts in the beer, just the basic grains, the yeast, the water, and the hops. Whatever the hops are in it, I'm not really sure. You won't even notice them. Let's see if there is any bitterness in fact. Oh, it tastes so good. Okay, so the body is medium, not as heavy as I thought it was going to be. Not like a bock sort of beer. It's still got that lager body, so it keeps that drinkability to it. It's not over the top heavy or anything. The flavours are exactly as the aromas would suggest. There's a load of, I'm going to say caramelized flavours, not toffee-like. It's not too sweet. Caramelized flavours, just bordering on before caramelization goes too far and it gives you those burnt flavours. So not too burnt, not too toffee-like. Just a bit of caramelization in there, but very, very drinkable beer. Holding its head really well as well. Another signature style of all these German beers. I don't know how they do it. A lot of unfermentable malts, I would imagine, gone into this, and it's kept that head. The head is there, it just stay forever. Such a strange shape head in it. You can't really see it too well in there, but it's fantastic. Really nice amber to toffee, dark amber colour, but so bright when you hold it up to the light. What do I think? Great aroma, great appearance, great mouthfeel, great flavours, great beer. Traditional beers from Germany. I love traditional beers from everywhere, but get yourself some traditional beers from Germany. Cheers, Slancher, Prost, all that good stuff. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!